And we're live.
What a doop.
We're dook. So here we are again on Red and Tera Show News Views.
New views.
So we're gonna bring you the news that everyone else refuses to. And Red's gonna spit some random verses and gun bars. And yeah. So what do we have for the folks? What's the big news story we have right now?
This one is actually awesome, and it gives us a bit of fun. So an asteroid, huge asteroid, almost hit Earth, and NASA didn't detect it until the day after. That's mad. Mad.
If you ask me, something smells fishy here. Something smells fishy
But
here.
no, for me, what I get from
it,
Greg say first and foremost, right, just for context, I think nobody say almost hit Earth. That's still talking about like, oh, it was only, 700,000 miles away. Do you know what I mean? So, like,
yeah, I don't know. It's
the numbers they use are not the numbers we use. Like,
I think it's one of those that if they were aware of it, they were aware that it was quite dangerous, and they kind of didn't fucking mention it until they knew quite well that it wasn't going to hit Earth. That'd be my take on it. You know what I mean? That'd be fucking like, this is the end, guys. Let's just see how it plays out, and then it doesn't hit, and it's like, oh shit, did you see that just went by? Oh, we completely missed it, So not to cause panic, like. But look, we'll get into the story anyway. So huge asteroid almost hit Earth, but NASA didn't detect it until a day later. So a joint asteroid almost hit Earth on September 16th, but because it came from the direction of the sun, scientists missed it. If you heard a whooshing noise recently, you weren't imagining it. There was indeed a gigantic asteroid that almost hit the Earth, right? A bit of satire here. The asteroid named 2021 SG has a diameter of around 42 to 94 meters, would it be? Miles? Meters or miles? Well, meters is a lot fucking different than miles. With a diameter of around 68 meters or miles. We're not sure. Which makes it around half the size of the Great Pyramids, right? So meters it would be. The asteroid tracker Earth Sky has it listed for September 16th, but NASA only detected it a day later. Yep, we almost got hit by an asteroid that we didn't even notice. How? It's because it was coming from the direction of the sun, a blind spot for scientists. Almost all asteroids that are detected by NASA and others come from the other direction of the solar system, coming towards the Earth and the sun. This is known as coming from the front. That's what she said. Rarely do asteroids come from the back, but it does happen. But because they're coming from the direction of the sun and head outwards in the solar system, they're very difficult to see due to the sun's bright rays blocking our view. Quite literally, the sun was in our eyes. Chortle. Wouldn't have been funny if you got hit by it. I heard something massive hit Jupiter, I think, very recently. So, like something the size of Earth nearly smashed into Jupiter. So,
well, it would go through Jupiter, wouldn't it? Because it's a gas leak. I know it condenses in the
yeah. But they think it might have had some sort of effect on the atmosphere or something like that. Well, I can find that article.
Maybe they explained that big hole on the other one we watched in the sun.
Maybe
but could you just imagine that though? Like, imagine just like you're sitting here and doing this or whatever, and then all of a sudden the telly flickers and it's like breaking news. Ladies and gentlemen, there's an asteroid heading towards Earth. There's literally 2 days. There's nothing we can do. It's going to it's extinction. Like, what do you do?
Like if right, so for argument's sake, if they were to tell you, it's chaos. You know what I mean? It's chaos. Like,
no, I understand that.
You know what I mean? Like,
I think somebody with a conscience would tell you.
If you see Joe Biden getting on the mic and going, the big rock with the thing is something, destruction, pancakes. You know what I mean? You'd be like, bollocks, that's it, it's the end. We're done for. You know what I mean? But
and I also want pancakes.
Like, you may as well have pancakes at that stage.
Yeah, but imagine that feeling, and then B, Like what would you do? Like would you just sit there and then like would you just be constantly imagining like is it the building that's going to kill? Like, am I going to be crushed by the building? Is like a wave of fire
Would
that's going to
right,
incinerate me?
bear with me
You know what
now.
I mean? Is the building collapse on top? Like,
Would you think this whole lockdown shit might have been a guise for like an end of the world scenario? It's like get people indoors, get planes out of school. Because like we've had lots of near misses over the last year or so. Lots of fucking
but we're going through
huge.
that belt though, aren't we? Or that man, remember the man danger zone
Mm,
part? We are going through that. We do it every year, I think, or every year. I think.
yeah, I think you do it in October and then again in March or April you go
Yeah,
through the the Kuiper belt or something like that.
yeah.
Know very little about all this, but I'm after pulling up this article here. So Jupiter just got smacked by a space rock and an amateur astronomer caught it on camera. The giant planet gets pummeled on a fairly regular basis. That's what fucking she said.
Hey, but
Jupiter, you slut. Jupiter got whacked again. Brazilian observer Jose Luis Pereira captured a bright flash on the solar system's largest planet Monday night, September 13th. See, this is only a fucking couple of days before. Like,
catching a flashing.
let me see. Can you see this?
Barely.
If it
Rock away.
plays. Right. What are we looking at?
Can you big screen it?
Yeah.
No, the actual video. Oh yeah, say it. That's mad.
The fuck? Jesus.
Like Jupiter is bleeding huge though, isn't it? Like, here you go.
Here you go.
Here you go. Look at this. That's mad.
Holy shit, man.
Like when you like think of the size of Jupiter, which I know is kind of hard to even fathom, but it's that big. So for that to cause that big a flash, like if that hit us, it wipe us off
That's what I
massively.
think.
Thank you.
Hold on. Let's play out. Yeah, Nelson, no.
Nah, it's just a loop
Right.
for the blind people at the back.
Right. So what else to say? I'm an assiduous planets observer. When planets Jupiter, Saturn, and Mars are in opposition, I tried to take images, blah, blah, blah. On Sunday, September 12th, and Monday, yeah. I don't, yeah, I don't care what your hobbies are. Let's be honest.
Blah blah blah.
He set up his equipment.
Blah blah blah.
Well, I didn't look like cooperate. To my surprise, in the first video, I know it's a different glow on the planet, but I didn't pay much attention to it as I thought it might be something related to the parameters adopted, and I continued watching normally so as not to stop the captures in progress for fear the weather conditions would worsen. I didn't check the first video. Checked the result in the morning of 14th when the program alerted me to a high probability of impact and verified that there was indeed a record in the first video. I don't need all this. I need to know what the fuck hit it. Yeah.
Turns out it was Bruno Fernandez's penalty against Aston Villa.
Hey. Shots fired.
Over the bar.
So that's that, as they say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Space shit.
It's some space shit. So
huge
asteroid almost hit the Earth. We could have died. They didn't even give us a warning so we could have a fucking blowout bleeding how's your father. And they just then came out the next day and said, yeah, sorry we missed that.
But also, that's a plausible explanation, in fairness. Like, I kind of...
Yeah, came straight at us, was in a blind spot, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I mean, you can't stare at the sun, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, how big a telescope is? That's just
anyway,
more damage to your retinas.
We'll wrap that shit up there. So, it's been Red and Terror News Views, and we are your hosts, Red and Terror. Doop doop, and we out.